Hey, what's happening, everyone? How are we all doing? Welcome to the Just Do Disney bar. Pull up a seat at the bar. First drinks 2 for 1. Hopefully nobody had any trouble getting in. Hopefully the bouncers were all right with you. No issues with the doorman. Nothing like that. Hopefully it was all good. Just move this mic around a little bit. There we go. Just wanted something like that. There we go. How's everybody doing on this awesome Friday night? As you can say, we tweaked things up a little bit on the stream following last week, just to fit in with the whole Just Do Disney like bar pub theme that we've decided to go with randomly. I don't know why. It's just an ongoing joke that I spend a lot of time in pubs, so I thought I'll open a Just Do Disney pub. So pull up a beer in a Disney Cruise Line mug, if you've got a Disney Cruise Line mug. Any kind of Disney-based glassware or container that you can put a drink in will suffice. If you're watching this on demand in the future, this is me talking to you from the past, to people in the future that may be watching this on demand over on the YouTube channel. Welcome. Thank you for checking out the video on this little Q&A thing we're doing. Hit the subscribe button down below if you aren't already subscribed, because what can I say, we're going to be doing more of these live streams and they are always fun. Ask Clark, who is in the chat right now. He'll tell you they're always a lot of fun. Clark, how you doing, my man? Welcome to Friday evening at the JDD bar. I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon do you think it should be Just Do Disney pub or Just Do Disney bar? I don't know. I don't know what sounds better. I can't make up my mind. What sounds better? Just Do Disney pub or Just Do Disney bar? Just tough decisions, I just can't decide. But let me know what you think about like the little. We've got an actual bar. Got some spirits and not to scale glassware up here. What I need is a green screen, don't I, really, behind me, so I can actually put myself into the actual like pub behind the bar. That'd be pretty sweet. But needs a lot of work to get a proper green screen on the go. I've done it before, way back when we was trying game streaming. It is a lot of work to get one working properly. Clark celebrating his new job with a beer and Just Do Disney. Well, this one's to you then, my friend. Congratulations. And good luck with the new job. I hope it's something that, well, I imagine it's something you're super excited for also. Congratulations, Clark. Good luck with the new job. The bar animation's looking so good. I tried. I thought, let's stick with it. Sean, have I seen Pixar's Soul yet? You know what? I haven't, to be fair. I haven't watched Soul. It's on the to watch list on Disney Plus. I need to kind of watch it at some point. Apparently it's quite good. But no, it's on the list along with many other things. But between actual work and trying to pump out as many videos as I'm trying to pump out, it's surprisingly enough, takes up quite a bit of time. Who'd have thought that trying to do, 2 to 3 videos a week and live streams, planning, research, and all that, and filming and editing and all that, who'd have thought it would take time? I mean, not me. But it doesn't matter about work now. It's Friday night. I don't know what that was. Clark is absolutely buzzing about his new job. Mate, awesome. Chuffed for you. Hope you had a good week. You know what? It's been a busy week. So, glad to be just having a couple of semi-cold ones. They're not quite cold enough yet, but they're about there. So, few beers, you know, with the Disney family. What better way to spend a Friday night? Am I right? You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. So, as it says on the tin, the intention of tonight's live stream is a bit of an Ask Me Anything, a bit of an AMA. So I figured, to be honest with you, just wanted to kind of just chill with you guys, just catch up, have a couple of beers with you guys, and just chat the sugar. You know, try and take our minds. The whole purpose of these live streams, like I said last week when we did one, the whole purpose of these live streams is to kind of just take our minds off of what's going on out there. You know, let's take our minds off of the C word, off of the illness. Let's detach from that annoyance, is what I'll say. And the Just Do Disney bar is where you can just come and enjoy yourself. Sean says that I need to watch Soul. It's top 5 best Pixar movies. Nice. I might watch it this weekend. I might even watch it tonight. I watched Wreck-It Ralph 2 again the other night. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is just absolute genius. You know that one scene with all the princesses is just my absolute favorite. It's so good. Sean also says it's going to Orlando July 25th. Good question, my friend. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. It could do. It's literally, July is 50-50 for me, mate. It really is 50-50. Because we could get our numbers down. We could get our numbers down and really, like, crush them down to... I mean, we're already, to be fair, if you look at the official numbers, and I know I literally just in the last paragraph said that we're not going to talk about the nasty C word, but it's unavoidable sometimes, especially when it comes to planning Disney. We're approaching less than 1,000 a day, so we are crushing the numbers. We are getting it down, but none of that matters if President Biden isn't going to allow us in. So the current rules are that you need to provide a negative COVID test that is less than 72 hours old. Now, I don't know if that is you need to present it on check-in or on arrival. If it's on arrival, that would complicate things even more because of the obviously the flight times and everything. But it's a less than 72 hours old negative COVID test. On arrival, you also then need to self-isolate for 14 days. Now, that's great if you live there, but if you're planning on, like you are, July 25th going on a holiday there, then that's not going to work. You're not exactly going to be able to go there on holiday and then self-isolate for 2 weeks. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we're crushing our numbers down. Let's just hope that over in America, they're also crushing the numbers down. It's anyone's guess, to be perfectly honest with you, mate. I really, really hope that you are able to go. I really do. I hope you can go. I've got a trip booked as well later in the year. I'm hoping I can go, but it's anybody's guess. It really is. It really is anyone's guess. Leah, large gin in hand. Yes, with the gin. It's not my preferred drink. I'm not a massive fan of gin, but cheers to you. Clark, not Disney related. Understand I'm busy. Given. Can we expect any gaming streams soon? Yes, I'm working on it. I am working on it. I'm actually in the process of building a new PC for that exact purpose. Had a new motherboard arrive the other day, a new ROG Cross Hero, Republic of Gamers, Cross Hero 8 Hero motherboard. Stuff's falling everywhere now. So the goal is I'm in the process of rebuilding or building a new PC. So I'm hoping to move to a 2 PC setup for streaming. So that I've got one that's purely gaming and one that's the stream PC. So yes, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that in the very near future I'll be able to get back to doing some Warzone streams with the Fire Squad. If I'm talking absolute gibberish to a lot of you out there, I also do some game streams, or was trying to do some game streams over on Facebook. Just search for Psy7 Gaming on Facebook, and you'll find me there doing some Warzone streams and stuff like that. We've actually just finished, while we're on the subject, and we won't spend too much time on the whole gaming thing because obviously it's not related to this channel. We've just, because I know that Clark and I think Leah also follows me on there. We've just finished rebuilding Gavlon's PC. He's got a brand new PC, which, whew, yeah, it's pretty sick. It is pretty sick. So yeah, like I said, the intention of tonight was just to kind of do a bit of an Ask Me Anything. Could be camera gear related, vlog related. Ask me questions on my editing process, on how I plan trips, what I do when I'm not doing this, this Disney Channel. The show is yours. Feel free to ask whatever you want the answers to. What's been playing on your mind for this long? What you've been thinking. Oh, I really want to know that. I would love to know that. Just fire me a question across. Let me know. Also, do you remember last week when we watched I can't think of the flipping song now. Into the Unknown cover from Stranger Things. Not Stranger Things. That Stranger Couple, I should say. Stranger Things. Yeah, Jasmine. So she was super pumped that we did that live. That was cool. And that cover was awesome. I really, really hope that she does a cover of Show Yourself, because that was absolute fire. That was so good. So I spent some time recently putting together some goals. So kind of put together some short-term and long-term goals, trying to do, just to see. The best advice, this all kind of stems back to something I watched the other day. Like, I watch a lot of big YouTubers because they say that your reach should exceed your grasp or something like that. So, like, a lot of, like, Casey Neistat and, like, Peter McKinnon, Matty Harpoyer and stuff like that. And one of the biggest takeaways I saw, actually, was to treat your channel and your brand like a brand and a business. So I sat down and kind of thought about that, and was like thinking, yeah, Just Do Disney is my brand, it's my business kind of thing. So I thought, well, yeah, so what would you, if you had a business, you'd set out short and long-term goals, wouldn't you? Any business owner or manager would say, right, we need short-term, we need long-term goals. So I set out, this is what I did last night. This is how fun my Thursday nights are. I set out a load of short-term goals, stuff that I want to have achieved within 6 months, so by sort of July time. And then some long-term goals that I want to have achieved by the time 2022 comes around. Some interesting stuff on there. So I'm not going to obviously go into what they actually are, but it's got some good stuff on there that we're going to look at doing. Some good stuff. One would be just freaking get out to Orlando and do some videos, stuff I actually am used to doing. Clark says, could we expect any merch anytime soon? Would definitely love to support any way I can. I don't know, yes, maybe, but not yet. I feel like I'm far too, I don't want to say small of a channel, because there's no such thing as a small channel. There's no such thing. You just haven't, or you're still finding, your audience is still growing. You're not a small channel. There is no such thing. But I don't know if the cost and time it would take to put into creating merch would be balanced by would be equal to that of people actually getting the merch. So maybe, I don't know. Not yet, probably. Funnily enough, it was something that nearly made it onto the goal list, but well, who knows? Who knows? Maybe. I mean, to be fair, the channel is picking up speed as the audience grows. Maybe. I know that if I did merch, I'd want to do it quite creatively. I wouldn't want to just literally just slap the Just Do Disney logo on a t-shirt. I think that would be pants. I'd have to get a little bit creative with it. Maybe speak to some actual like clothing designers and stuff like that, because I do know some people in that area kind of thing. Speak to them. What works with clothing, what doesn't work with clothing, like with image-wise. Like, for me personally, with clothing, less is more. I prefer t-shirts and hoodies and things like that where there's very little on it. Like the one I'm wearing right now, I like this because it's literally just, that's all that's on it. That's the only thing. I love stuff like that where it's just little. So, ages ago, I was working on like a custom Mickey icon, Mickey logo, that was almost the full Mickey Mouse logo, but not quite, because you've got to think about like the trademarks and copyright and all that kind of thing. So maybe just like literally just a t-shirt with that on it. Do you know what I mean? Something super simple. You know, I wouldn't feel comfortable with you just walking around in a t-shirt that had just a massive freaking on the back of it just youtube.com/JustDoDisney. It just looks stupid. It's on the subject of merch. I'll tell you what, I do see people missing out an opportunity on. I do see this. I see gaps in like what people could do. Those that are successful with merch and that are able to sell merch, why are they not selling like custom masks? Do you know what I mean? Everyone that goes to Disney at the minute has got to wear a mask. So why not create a custom mask with your like that people know is you? Do you know what I mean? Just a gap in the market there, I think, personally. I know that the Diz are doing something like stuff like that, and their masks are pretty cool because you can have a Diz like design and then customize it, which is quite cool. That is pretty nifty. I quite like that. Clark, you support the channel by literally watching every single video and attending every live stream. I could not ask for anything more from anyone that enjoys this channel than just enjoy the videos. I'm not doing it, you know, I'm not doing this to make money. You know, my plan isn't to sell a ton of merch or anything like that. I enjoy making the videos. It's as simple as that. I enjoy making the videos, so that's the whole point. So, literally, the best support that any of you Disney fans can give me is to just watch the videos, click like, share it with your friends. That's the biggest thing at the minute. Is I'm trying to get the channel pushed out to as many people as I possibly can, just to try and get more people aware of me. Of my channel, because I don't know if you know this, but there's quite a few Disney vloggers out there, and it's quite a saturated market. So breaking through is quite difficult. But especially with the actual at Disney World videos, I like to think I'm doing close to something that not a lot of people do, because I try and go for a more cinematic approach to my videos, and there's a lot of planning that goes into each of those videos in Orlando, believe it or not. Every single video filmed on the last trip was planned in advance. We knew that, okay, we're going to Magic Kingdom today. We're going to film 2 videos. Here are the 2 videos that we are filming at Magic Kingdom today. this is what the structure is. You know, this is the ABC of the story, and these are the shots that I need in order to progress that story. Let's go enjoy our day primarily, and along the way, let's get the shots I need. Let's capture the story, and then there's the video, because story is king. Story is king at the end of the day. Clark, vlogging related. I have a GoPro Hero 8. Never vlogged ever. Would love to take it on my next trip and give it a go. However, I feel so self-conscious. Any tips to get over this? Yeah, so first, yeah, good camera to start off with. Definitely good camera to start off with, the GoPro Hero 8. I think mine's the 7, I want to say. It's bad, I don't even know what my own gear is. It's in the description of this video. I think it should be in the description of this video. I think it's the GoPro Hero 7. Yeah, so good camera to start off with, mainly because of the stabilization. Cracking stabilization on those cameras. You've never vlogged ever. Yeah, you're self-conscious about it. Honestly, the best advice I can give you with that is just to just go for it. Right? You're in Orlando. Or wherever. You're in Orlando. Maybe you're Paris or whatever. The people that you're walking past, you are legit going to see them for a fraction of a second as they walk past you, and you will literally never see them again in your life. Most likely. So who cares? Who cares? And honestly, of all places, Disney is probably the best place to do it, because people are kind of, for the most part, used to it at Disney. You know, people, you're gonna get Disney vloggers. It's a thing. So it's not as I don't want to say frowned upon, but you don't get as many looks of, oh, what the bleeding heck is he doing in Disney as you would anywhere else. Try vlogging in your local town, local city, or legit anywhere in the UK, and different story. Yeah, that's fun. But it is funny though, because it does come with the added bonus of people thinking that you are somebody when you're not. Do you know what I mean? People are like, oh, who's he? Is he a famous YouTuber? It's funny. Yeah, we always watch with the whole family. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching with the whole family. I appreciate that very much. Those videos, look forward to every upload. I'm trying to get as many up as I can at the minute. I'm pushing them out. This year is the year I'm going for it. Obviously, those of you that follow on Twitter and Instagram know that there was a pretty major, personal life change that I went through towards the end of 2020. So 2021, I'm putting a lot of effort and focus into this channel. I'm going for it like I've never gone for it before. My goal is 2 videos a week minimum. I'm aiming for 3 a week if I can. Sometimes my actual job doesn't always allow for it, but my goal is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we've got loads to do. We've got loads to cover. We've got all the DVC stuff that we want to cover. There's all kinds of Disney news that are always coming out, and trust me, I can see the analytics, obviously, in the background. I know what works and what doesn't. I know what's a slow burner and what's a quick hit. The news, quick burst of views. The news is it's hot. It's what people are looking for. It's what people want to know about, because it's just been announced. But then it drags off, because once it's done, it's a one and done. The DVC stuff isn't a quick hit. It's a slow burner. But you got to get a mix. You got to balance it all out, you know. Sean says he's watched for nearly, 3 years. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome that I'm at the top of your favorite Disney-related YouTubers. That's so cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. When I first started doing this, I was just sat there watching, was watching Spoonful of Sugar. I was watching Get Binky. Party of 2. Now Party of 3. Now that they had a little baby. I was just watching people go to Orlando. I was like, you know what? I like that idea because you're like kind of like documenting your memories, aren't you? You're kind of documenting what's your trips. And I thought, oh, that's so cool. I think I'm going to do that. So I persuaded Karen at the time. I was like, look, we're going to take a camera and nothing major, much like Clark's just said. It was just a little action camera. To be fair, Clark's got a better setup than my first videos had. I had literally an off-brand action camera. It was like a Carso or something like that. It was not good. It was really not good. And we filmed all sorts on it. I mean, we were there for 21 days. 21 days we were in Orlando. Filmed a lot of videos on that little camera, and it took a beating. It did. It took a beating. But it does the job. It's not always about the gear. And to be where I am now, you know, approaching, kind of nearly sort of approaching 1,000 subscribers. That's insane to me. Insane. Like, I always remind myself, because I used to work in the pub trade. I always just think, I know what the maximum capacity are of certain pubs that I've worked in the past. It's like, I couldn't fit all of my subscribers in this pub. If this pub was only filled with my subscribers, people would have to wait outside and do one in, one out. I was like, it's honestly, it's amazing. I appreciate you all so much. It's not even funny. Jade Rodney says, loving the channel. What's your favorite Disney movie, and would you consider vlogging in Disneyland Paris if we can't get to Orlando this year? Oof, I love the two-part questions. And I'm going to give you a two-part answer to the first question. So, what's my favorite Disney movie? All-time absolute favorite Disney movie would have to be Aladdin. Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie of all time. I love it. I love Aladdin. Robin Williams as the genie, forget about it. I also love watching some of the behind-the-scenes stuff from that movie when Robin Williams was recording the voice for the genie, and he must have been an absolute nightmare for the animators. I mean, can you imagine him just improvising lines as the genie and as the animator? Bear in mind that back then, obviously, it was you know, there was a lot of hand done stuff. A lot of it was, but it wasn't as. Oh no, what's going on here? Am I still live? I'm getting a playback error. I'll refresh the page just in case. Hopefully I'm still live. It looks like, yeah, okay. I don't think it dropped out. It looked like it dropped out for a second there. Yeah, can you imagine like Robin Williams just ad-libbing lines, just shooting lines out, and the animator's probably just there like, oh, dude, why didn't you stick to the script? It was all animated, it was all done. Now I've got to go back and do the whole thing again. It's so funny. Now, my favorite newer Disney film, is probably Frozen 2. It was Moana for the longest time. I absolutely loved Moana. Now, the reason I loved Moana for the longest time was because of the music, because of the way they reprised that main theme, because I got a bit of a background in music. The way they did reprises to the main song throughout the whole thing was just beautiful. Amazing stuff. But everything about Frozen 2, it was just an absolute hit for me. So, you know what? I'm going to answer your two-part. I'm going to answer the first part of your two-part question with a three-part answer. Aladdin, Moana, and Frozen 2. There we go. Right. On to the second part of your question. Would you consider vlogging in Disneyland Paris if we can't get to Orlando this year? Yeah, absolutely. Why? Yeah, why not? I 100% would. if you're going to Paris, if you're going to Disneyland Paris, then I would absolutely look at the chain of hotels that are just outside of Disneyland Paris. We stayed. Let me see if I can show you. Actually, we stayed at. Is that what it's called? Vienna Circus? Magic Circus Hotel, I think it's called. Yeah, Vienna House Magic Circus. If I can show you here. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm not sure if this is going to work. We'll switch over. And I need to just tell this that we want that one. Yeah, so it's not ideal, but it'll do. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, look, so Disneyland Paris is like here, as you can see, look. The Disneyland Paris is over here. And what you can actually do, we've got a satellite, look, make it a bit easier for you, look. So Disneyland's there, look, that's how you get into Disneyland. The Disney Studios are there. The train station's right there, which makes it super easy to get to and from there. But what you can actually do, look, is right next to the train station, there's like a bus station here, look. There's a bus station. I think that's the bus station. Got me questioning myself now. Yeah, that's the bus station. So there's a bus station there, and it will take you over here, where there's a huge chain of hotels, look. So that's the one that we stayed at. When we did, the Disneyland Paris vlogs that are on the channel at the minute, we stayed there. Vienna Magic Circus Paris, it's called, or something like that. Look, it is a nice hotel, but there's a whole bunch, look, of hotels just here. There's one a bit further up, which is the Dream. There's the Explorers. But these hotels, this strip of hotels here, they're partner hotels. So that actually means that there's a shuttle bus that will come around to each hotel, pick you up and take you to Disneyland Paris. They run like every 10 minutes and take you to the parks for free. But I'm telling you, the difference in cost between staying at one of those partner hotels versus staying at like Hotel New York or Sequoia Lodge at Disneyland Paris, it's night and day. It's insane. If you go on Booking.com or Travel Republic, the bargains that you're going to have staying at those hotels is unbelievable. Really is. And you can quite easily fly into the Paris airport, CDG, and there's a connecting train, because the train station is connected to the airport. It's a connecting train that will take you straight from the airport to Disneyland Paris. It's so easy. You just need to know where you're going, kind of thing, because everybody speaks French there, obviously, and yeah, 100%. I'm not sure how we got to that subject from you asking if you should vlog there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I would definitely vlog in Paris. Why not? It's no different to Disney World, if not even more, because who cares? That's the biggest thing. If you want to do it, do it. Nobody else, especially strangers, should stop you from doing something that you want to do. And I get it. It's uncomfortable. Feels a bit weird walking around with a camera. It is a bit odd, but trust me, after the first 2 minutes, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Clark, so what? Yeah, you're saying you want to vlog and see where it takes you. What I would do, honestly, is I would take the camera, and you want to make sure that you prioritize the actual trip over videoing. Like, at the end of the day, it's a holiday. You know, you're going on holiday. It's vacation. You know, prioritize that first. and vlog second. You know, you don't want to cause problems or ruin your vacation because you're vlogging. So prioritize that first, but absolutely go ahead. And if nothing else, if it doesn't go anywhere, you know, if it doesn't take off, you don't end up with, you know, thousands of subscribers, who cares? It doesn't matter. What you have done is you captured that whole trip and those memories on video, and you could share them with your family or whoever else was on that trip. I think it's just a cool way of capturing memories, personally. Have I ever seen Mr. Banks? No. You know what? I haven't. Again, honestly, you would not believe how long my to-watch list is. I've got a long list of films that I do need to watch at some point, and I will watch these films at some point. I feel really guilty now about giving you stick about not seeing The Mandalorian, when in actual fact I've missed out on all of these films. So, have I got any other places on my list to visit, like other Disneys around the world or anywhere else in general? Yeah, so parks-wise, I would absolutely love to head out east. I would love to do... there's an Adventures by Disney trip you can do where they'll take you to like Shanghai and Tokyo Disney. I'd love to do that, but the price... Whew, yeah, it's not cheap. It ain't cheap. But yeah, I'd love to head out east. I'd love to go to Japan. I mean, oh my god, have you seen the videos and the stuff that's come out for Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan? Oh, it looks amazing. It looks so good. Yeah, I'd love to head over that way. There's also Disneyland California. I'd love to head out to California. The first Adventures by Disney trip I'm going to do will be the Backstage Magic over in California. I so want to go visit Imagineering, go behind the scenes, visit the Disney archives, backstage at Disneyland. Sign me up. I'm so down with that. And while I'm over that way, I was thinking, well, if I'm going to be over on the West Coast anyway, and I'm a Disney Vacation Club member, maybe I'll use some of my points over at Aulani in Hawaii. So what I'm thinking of doing is going over to California, doing I think it's like a week, 8 days, 9 days, something like that. Maybe I'm thinking I might extend that to like 10 days. Do the Backstage Magic Adventures by Disney tour. Head over to Universal Studios in California. Do that. Then fly even further west over to Hawaii and stay at Disney's Aulani in Hawaii for like 5-6 days. And then get on the longest flight ever back over here to the UK. I would really like to do that. That'd be cool. Non-Disney places. Iceland. I would love to go to Iceland. Looks amazing. The waterfalls at Iceland. The waterfalls at Iceland are enough of a reason to buy a drone. Just alone. They really are. You go to Orlando later this year. Will you be visiting Universal? I do have a trip planned later this year. As of right now, no. Universal isn't planned in that trip. It's only Disney. Because I have Disney Vacation Club points to use. I would like to get back out there. To be honest with you, the announcement today for the 50th anniversary has kind of thrown a spanner in the works. I was kind of hoping that they would be starting the 50th anniversary celebrations like at the start of September, and they're not. They're starting them on the 50th anniversary, October 1st. So that's kind of thrown a spanner in my works, because I was hoping that I'd be able to experience the anniversary stuff early, because I'm looking at going in September. So that's a bit of a pain. But they have said that they're going to be doing the anniversary stuff for 18 months. Funnily enough, like I said back in that video a couple of weeks ago, where I said that, yeah, they'll be doing the 50th anniversary stuff for about 2 years. So I'm probably not going to see the anniversary stuff this year, which is a little bit annoying. But as you saw in the Disney Vacation Club video that was released on Wednesday, I get another load of points that are available very soon. I might just book another trip. Might just go in like May or something. May, June. I was thinking the other day, I was like, you know what? Because of my change in circumstance, there's no strings. I'm literally like Pinocchio. There are no strings on me anymore. So I could literally, if Virgin or British Airways or whoever had a flash sale where I could get to Orlando like next week for a couple of £100, jump on the Disney Vacation Club website. What's available? I've got points. Book a room. Off I go. Done. I literally, the only missing piece is an annual pass. So if Disney could kindly hurry up and start selling annual passes again, I would be very much appreciated. Would I be interested in Six Flags? Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go to, Six Flags, Knott's Berry Farm, all of them, to be fair. But it's time, isn't it, Can't do everything. It's the same. I'm following the stuff I preach to people about visiting Orlando. You ain't going to do everything. It's not possible. Do not expect, like Orlando, do not expect to go to Orlando for 2 weeks, do all of Disney, all of Universal, all of SeaWorld, all of, Busch Gardens, all of International Drive. You're not going to do everything. It's not possible. It is not possible. I've been 2, 3, 4, 5 times now. Been 5 times. I've still not done everything. Not even close. There's stuff I've done that I would say never again. That I would say to people, just don't do that again, ever. Because, wow. Because there is some god-awful stuff out there that is not, it's just not cool. But I mean, yeah, Hawaii. Oh, it's beautiful. It looks. Oh my god. I don't know if you follow them on YouTube, but Hannah. Just gonna double check what channel name is, because I don't know if she changed it from Hannah and Lou. I think she did. Yeah, if you go and follow Hannah Collins on YouTube. There you go, look, let me flick you over, look. Go follow Hannah Collins on YouTube. She did an amazing, there we go, look, an amazing series on Alani. She went to LA and Alani. You've got to go and check out her playlist of Alani. I mean, let's have a quick look at this. This is, good God, wow. As much as I love you, Hannah, I'm skipping to Alani.
Oh my Gideon.
Look at it.
That is incredible. It's like a garden. Look, there's like ponds and everything. This is incredible. This is in the airport. Wow.
Exactly. Let's get.
Oh my god.
And then over at Alani.
So basically, this is our view. Normally, everyone always
Look
wants
at
a beach
that. Oh my
view,
god.
which I'm sure is incredible. But I'm not actually going to complain about this view because
I wouldn't complain, Hannah.
Holy moly. I think
See what I mean, guys?
incredible.
I
Like,
so
I'm happy with this
want
view.
to go to
When
Alani.
she told me when I booked it, it was an island view. I was like, oh no. But actually,
See what I mean?
look at this. Wow.
Yeah, so go check out Hannah's channel, Hannah Collins, over on YouTube. She's got some awesome Alani videos up right now. They've been up for a while, actually, to be fair. But next level, absolutely next level. They really are. I'd so love to go there. Time and money, yeah, it's yeah. I must admit, I'm a huge advocate for driving in Orlando, but that ain't happening in LA. No, no, thank you. I will avoid that like the plague because it just sounds like an absolute nightmare. The LA traffic just no, not for me. No. Sean, favorite restaurant in Orlando? Right, what I'm going to do is I am going to take that as in you mean what is my favorite restaurant in Orlando outside of Disney? That's what I'm going to take from that. Because I could go on about Disney restaurants all freaking day. I really could. Outside of Disney, there's only one, to be fair, that's our absolute favourite, my go-to, and that's Miller's Ale House. Miller's Ale House, over down near Point Orlando. Literally just down from Wonderworks. Just down from Wonderworks. Opposite the Rosen Inn. It's Miller's Ale House is amazing. It's so good. It's easily... I wish there was one here. I really do wish there was one here. Their Zinger Mountain Melt is probably the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. It's amazing. And as far as value for money goes, I mean, we went there and we had 2 main meals. We had a bunch of beers, you know, all kinds of things. We had a couple of pitchers. I had like margarita pitchers, all sorts. I mean, we had fair bits. We were in there for about 3 or 4 hours, so a fair bit. And it's like, yep, get the bill. It's like $40, $45. That's insane. That's like, what? Like, say, 37, 38 quid? It's like, hang on, we had 2 main meals, a load of beers, and 2 pitchers of cocktail. As in, a pitcher of cocktail each. And it's less than 40 quid. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Sean says, went to Miller's last time was there. Yeah, it is. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, atmosphere, you need to know what you're walking into, because it is a sports bar at the end of the day. The atmosphere is going to be, you know, it's that lively atmosphere, isn't it? It's upbeat. But if you're into sports, literally any kind of sport, it will be on. You know, it's TVs everywhere. You can't beat it. When we were in Orlando the other year, and we were going to go when we went to dinner with the Despicable 3, Miller's. Went at Miller's. It was a no-brainer. Me and Jim chucking back some brewskis. It's the way forward. The amount of times in LA where a 30-minute took us to... Oh, so you've actually been to LA, Clark? How's that? I'm curious, especially the journey from the airport to, like, your hotel or whatever. I imagine it was like when I was in New York City, getting to JFK. If we hadn't have taken the tube, you know, the subway, to get to JFK from New York City, a cab would have taken us like 45 minutes, an hour. And it's like 15 minutes. Wonderworks. What is Wonder like, mate? Seems a bit meh. I think, yeah, it depends. If you're in the area and it's a bit of a rainy day, you know, or something, or you want a bit of a chill day, an off day, yeah, absolutely recommend it. What I wouldn't do is, put it this way, if I was staying on Disney property, I wouldn't go out of my way all the way up to International Drive just for Wonderworks. It's not that good. Bit of fun. Yeah, it's like a couple of hours, maybe, I don't know, like 3 hours maybe. 2-3 hours. Pro tip, you often see Wonderworks on Groupon, US Groupon. Get yourself a bit of a discount. And you'll often find at certain hotels on International Drive, they'll do like coupons, like that get you some discount and things like that to get in there. It's not bad. There is a video on Wonderworks on the channel somewhere back in the 2017 Orlando playlist. There's a Wonderworks video back there if you want to check it out. The almost awkward moment. Oh, I'm even a little bit ashamed of this when we came out of Wonderworks back then. So we come out of Wonderworks. This is back in 2017. Come out of Wonderworks and there's a dude there with a parrot. Massive parrot. It's like legit, okay? And he's like, "Oh yeah, do you want a couple of pictures with the?" He sees us. We've got the camera. He sees us. He's like, "Oh, do you want to take a couple of pictures with the parrot and this, that, and the other?" And I'm like, "No. I mean, instantly, clued in. I'm like, no, I know what you're going to be doing, mate. You're after a bit of this, aren't you? We're going to take a picture with the parrot and be like, yeah, that's $50. Like, no, that's not happening. And he was like, no, just come and have a picture, this, that, and the other. And so he starts putting the parrot on my shoulder, this, that, and the other. And me being an absolute idiot, like, so Karen's got the camera, she's filming it all. And there's no pictures. No pictures, okay? Nobody's taking a picture at this point in time. Doing all kinds of cool little tricks with the parrot and this, that, and the other. And then he goes like, after we're all done, he goes, would you like to donate some money for looking after the parrots and or for taking the videos? I'm like, I didn't understand him. I thought he was like, do you want to pay for some pictures? I was like, no, thanks. I just walked away. And it wasn't until I got back to the room and I kind of replayed it in my head. I was like, oh, I feel like such an absolute arsehole. I was like, he was saying, you've just had a load of video. I've done a load of cool tricks. You've held the parrot. You've had him on this, that, and the other. You've filmed it all. And then you've basically gone, no, see you later. I'm not giving you any money. See you later. So I was like, oh. I felt so awful. I was like, I said then, I was like, look, we see that guy again. I'm giving him double the money. I'm just going to go, dude, here's like $40. I'm sorry. But I never saw him again. So, God. Despicable 3 in the chat. What is going on? Steph, Jim, and Jimmy. How you doing? Good to see you here. We're just talking about you, actually. We was talking about Miller's Ale House, and I was saying that when we met with you guys for dinner, went to Miller's Ale House because it's a no-brainer, because it's an absolutely fantastic restaurant there. Fantastic restaurant, and you can't beat the value for money. Sean, we ate twice at Sonar in Animal Kingdom Lodge. I have to try it. Yeah, you know what? Sonar is one that's on this. To be fair, all of them at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Chico's, Sonar, Animal Kingdom Lodge arguably has the best restaurants of all the Disney resorts. And the variety, I mean, you can't beat, I mean, you'd expect in there like a theme park hotel, it'd be burgers and chips and chicken nuggets. But they're over there just rocking like full-on African food. I mean, fair play to them. And yeah, it's yeah, you can't beat it. Can't beat Sonar. Yep, you're not wrong. It was a good night there at Miller's. I still remember your cheeky little comment on your video leading up to that. It's like, yeah, we're going to go meet SKC Videos, as the channel was known then. Like, yeah, well, they do like a drink. It's like, what? Where's this reputation come from? I have no idea. So, Sean, when you ate at Sonar, were you staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge? I'm curious. Were you staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge or were you staying at another resort on property? I'm looking forward to trying some more Disney restaurants next time I get out there. I really want to... What's the one that's at Wilderness Lodge called? The name always slips my mind. Not Whispering Canyon. Wilderness Lodge. I bet you, before it's even loaded up, I'll have remembered what it is. Yeah, Geyser Point. Geyser Point Bar and Grill at Wilderness Lodge. I'm so looking forward to heading over there and trying that buffalo burger thing that they've got on the go. Sounds amazing. So I'm looking forward to, I mean, and Copper Creek at Wilderness Lodge is my home resort, so yeah. Any non-Disney or Universal places you want to go on your next trip? Well, I'm hoping to get a trip in this year, provided, you know, everyone else can control themselves and get the numbers down. I'm hoping to get over there this year, and it will. To be fair, this year is going to be very, very much primarily focused on Disney. But depending on what happens, I mean, it'd be cool depending if there's other people out there. It'd be cool to meet up with people out there. I'd be cool with like changing my plans, shifting things around a little bit, heading up to International Drive, and grabbing a few drinks with people. Park-wise, I don't know. Universal isn't planned for the next trip. Maybe the following year. Maybe next year I'll be looking at Universal. It's more a case of Disney have got the reduced capacity. So for me at the minute, with Disney having the capped capacity at 35%, whereas Universal are full capacity, and this is I'm not slating Universal at all. At times, to be fair, from what I've heard, Universal's social distancing and policies have performed better than Disney's. I don't feel comfortable going to Universal Studios if they're allowing 100% capacity right now. And I don't want to go to SeaWorld because I don't like it. So, Brooke, Kylie, welcome. Good to see new faces in the chat, actually. New faces. Hello, hope you're doing fantastic on this wonderful Friday night. Jim says you will be calling on the services of your favourite Uber driver. I may be missing something there. On my favourite Uber driver? That may have been a story that we spoke about and I've since forgotten. I apologise. Would you try and get Gav and then... Yes. I mean, I would absolutely love Gav and Lamara to join me on a trip. For those of you that aren't in the clue, Gav is my brother. Lamara is his other half, his fiance. Yeah, I would absolutely love it, especially because they've got kids. And to go with children, as I'm sure Jim and Steph will comment on, to have children in your party that you're going with, you're kind of seeing it through a whole different perspective. You're seeing it through their eyes, I guess. So to see it, I'd love to see like my nephew's face light up when he sees all the, sees all the, he's like all the characters' faces and that. Oh, sorry, yes. I just realised what you're talking about now. You're talking about the Uber driver that got us locked in Riviera. I literally just uploaded that video like the other day. And I completely forgot about it. What an idiot. No, I will not be calling on the services of that absolute moron of an Uber driver that took me into a construction site and then got me stuck there. Because you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a video on the channel at the minute that explains how an Uber driver got me locked into a still under construction Riviera resort. I'd only bought into DVC a few days earlier. It's like, okay, Disney, I mean, I know I've just bought into DVC, but don't lock me into your new resort. Good God. Brooks asking opinions on Ed Sheeran. Yeah, Ed Sheeran's alright. I mean, not quite my my forte of music. I'm more into a little bit heavier than Ed Sheeran, but I like Ed Sheeran's attitude and perspective, how he's just so chilled and his loop pedal skills. I will say, as a guitarist, his loop pedal skills when live, unreal, absolutely unreal. Kylie Morris, opinions on carpet in the kitchen. Don't put carpet in your kitchen. That's not a good idea. And if you are to put carpet in your kitchen, please, for the love of God, when you replace it, don't just put whatever you're replacing it with over the top of the existing carpet, because taking it back up again is an absolute freaking nightmare. as I found out when I tried to replace a floor with hardwood flooring. Despicable 3, yeah, so different with kids, and all different ages brings something new. I bet that's true, actually, because I bet, to be fair, as Jimmy's growing up, he's enjoying the more, I don't want to say adult stuff, but he's enjoying, like, the older kids stuff more than, like, the babyish stuff. I don't want to say, you know, the younger kid stuff. So I bet it is cool, because it means that every, like, I mean, and cliche, but kids grow up so fast. I bet it is pretty cool that you could go every couple of years, and every time you go, because your kid's a little bit older, it's like a whole new experience. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's cool. If I could only go on one Disney or Universal ride for the rest of my life, what would it be and why? Woo. Okay, I can think of one serious answer and then one comedy answer. So I'm going to go with the funny one first. I would go for the rest of my life, if I could only ride one ride, and I'm assuming you mean like on repeat, as in I'm just repeating that ride over and over again. I would go on It's a Small World, just personally, to see how long it would take for it to drive me insane. To drive me to the point where I'm like, I could drown myself in this water. See how long that song just you know. But in all seriousness, one for the rest of my life, I don't know. I need to go on Rise of the Resistance to be able to answer that question fairly. At the minute, it kind of ties into favourite ride at the parks, is Flight of Passage, because that ride is just unbelievable. It's so good. Unreal. Brooke, what's your favourite colour? Okay. I like that we're going for the... we're cutting into the pie now. Probably like a darker blue colour. Dark blue colour, maybe. To be fair, though, the majority of my clothes and t-shirts are black. Don't know why. Favorite drink? Beer. All the beer in the world. In fact, I need to top up. Because top up. Yeah, beer, or I'm a pretty simple guy. Okay, it's either beer, coffee, or water. That's basically it. I don't really go too crazy. I look perfectly bored. I'm starting to think that Brooke and Kylie are like duplicate accounts. Why? Jimmy said Hooters next trip, or was that Jim? Hey, look, I mean, next time we're over there, Monday night, all you can eat wings. Not a bad idea. I'm sure it was obviously Jimmy that requested that we go Hooters. I'm sure it was. Absolutely. We're quite lucky, to be fair. Despicable 3 that here in the Midlands, and I think Clark as well, actually. Clark's from this area of the neck of the woods. The only Hooters in the UK is next door over in Nottingham. So you can't argue with that. Brooke, favourite colour? White, dark blue, or black? I don't know. I don't really have a favourite colour, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't mind. Leah says, looks like you got yourself a pair of admirers. What can I say? I'm a single Pringle now, so. What makes you think that we are the same? Oh, I'm just joking around here, just because you both said why at like the exact same time. I just thought it was funny. And why, to Kylie, why is beer my favourite drink? Because I'm an absolute beer monster. You remember that advert from like a few years ago where that Belly was chasing that guy down the street like, Belly's gonna get you. That's me in like 10 years. The Belly, not the guy running. And I'm okay with that. Brooke Kiley, you are very much welcome here on the Just Do Disney channel, in the Just Do Disney bar. Pull up a seat at the bar. It's all good. It's all good. So, Steph, Jim, are you guys looking at going this year? I mean, I don't know if... Does Steph's job allow it? I don't know. It'd be cool if you could go. And if you do, you should go early September, and then I will be there as well. And we can go and grab a drink together. That would be cool. Clark, that big beer in Frankfurt. That beer in Frankfurt was as big as me head. Big as me head. And I still say that the whole premise behind that video of finding the biggest beer in Frankfurt was just an excuse for me and Gav to go around Frankfurt getting drunk. And, well, it worked. What can I say? Favorite fizzy pop non-alcoholic? Pepsi Max. Normal Pepsi and things like that is too sugary. One moment. Yeah, Pepsi Max for me. It's not too sugary or anything like that. Are you British or American? I can't tell. British. I am British. I appreciate that. I think. Yeah, I passed for. Do you really think that I passed for American? You know? I'm curious then, Kylie. Where are you from? If you're asking if I'm British or American, where are you from? Let me know. Hoping end of August. Because is that who you went with when we met up with you in 2019? Is that who you went with then? You got people. You got family that live out there. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. I think you got family that live out there or something. I'm sure you have. Cabana Bay, though. Nice resort. Nice resort. Hey, I mean, as long as you've got it booked and you've got it booked under like a, where you get it refunded or whatever, then it's all good, you know. Everyone's Clark says that it's booked for late August at Lake Buena Vista. Is everybody going for like late August? I'm the only one that's going for September. Maybe I need to change my booking. I'm gonna miss everyone at this rate. Kylie's British. Excuse me. I am also British. I'm from Nottingham. Nottingham. I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the stream. You won't know if I'm British or American. I legit, though, you know what? I don't know about you guys, especially those that frequent Florida quite often. Do you find yourselves using like more American slang in your everyday lives, and it really just rubbing people up the wrong way? Like, I say all sorts of, like, the biggest one, right, is y'all. I started saying y'all more often than I would like to admit. And some people are just like, you're not from Texas. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, if I want to, if I want everyone's attention, if I want my entire, you know, if I'm talking to an entire room, I can go, you all need to do this. It sounds way too formal. You all need to do this. It's a bit more informal, you know? I don't know. Brooke, opinion on Minecraft. I've never played it. Never played it, but credit to those that do, I guess. Yeah. Pick up 3. Auntie and uncle out there. Yes, I thought they were. I thought they were. Oh, it was just a coincidence. Their son and his family are coming to this time. They've not been for, wow, over 15 years. It's going to be like a totally new state. I mean, 15 years, wow. So much will have changed. So much will have changed since they last went. And Clark says, editing related, what software do you use? I have iMovie, but unsure if there's better things out there for basic level editing. I use Final Cut Pro because I've got a MacBook Pro. So, what is going on in the chat? Why? I'm so confused. Salad fingers and rusty forks. Okay. There's nothing wrong with iMovie. iMovie is perfectly fine. It'll get the job done. The best free editing software is probably, is it Filmora? I think is free. That's I've never used it myself, but I hear it's pretty good. I've only ever used, I used Adobe Premiere Elements. Like, that was what I edited the first Florida trip on. The 2017 vlogs were edited on Premiere Elements. Everything since then has been on Final Cut Pro because I bought a MacBook Pro, and Apple and Final Cut Pro, you can't beat it. It cost me £300, but it's like a lifetime thing. So every upgrade that they bring out, you'll get that upgrade. So yeah, can't really argue with that. Premiere Pro, on the other hand, the Adobe package is £50 a month. So I'm just trying to sort out some food there. Personally, I just stick to my Derby English slang, but I do say dude a lot if that counts. I think dude is fairly universal. Dude is fairly universal. But I do find American slang creeping in quite often, to be fair, in a minute. Oh, there you go, look. Clark, Despicable 3 is saying that they use Filmora. I thought Filmora was free. 60, but to be fair, 60-something quid. You can't really argue with that. I mean, like I said, I spent £300 on Final Cut Pro, and on top of that, because I'm an absolute idiot and gullible, I pay £50 a month for the Adobe package, because I use Photoshop and I use After Effects quite a lot. At the end of the day, spend as much as or as little as you want. It's entirely down to you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there you go. Maybe it'd be a good idea if I read all of your comment before I commented. You can use it free, but it's watermarks unless you pay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, I mean, what it is, it might be worth just using iMovie. And to be fair, Clark, what I would do is I would use iMovie, especially with it being the very first trip, and you don't know if you're going to stick with it or not. You don't want to spend a lot of money on it. So yeah, stick with iMovie, or depending on how much you're planning on editing, I know you get like a lot of free trials, so you can get like a free trial for Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro is pretty advanced. Brooke says, if you want, I could organize a fight between you and KSI. I mean, to be fair, look, that match would be over before it began. It would be like that. But the money that even just a nobody like me would make off of that fight would be worth just getting KO'd inside of 15 seconds. So set it up. Set it up. Right. Okie dokie. Logan Paul should have won. I am. I've not seen any of those fights. What I do know is the fact that Jake Paul is trying to go after a boxing match with Conor McGregor is the funniest thing in the world. Like, yeah, that's... You're going to end up on your ass, dude. You really are. Is it Adobe where I get all my animation? Sort of, yeah. Adobe After Effects is where I do a lot of my visual effects. So when you've seen things like when Karen was in line for meeting Sadness and Joy and said that she was angry about it and she... Rah! And like the flames came out of their head and all that, that's After Effects. That's all actual visual effects. That's taken me a stupid long time to learn. All the stuff where I've done like the Doctor Strange like time shifting and that's all After Effects. Some of the on-screen stuff is just stock footage that's free to use that you just apply a green screen to and there you go. Yeah, it's just basically, to be fair, a lot of editing tips and tricks I've picked up over the years. But the main thing I will say is, Clark, it doesn't matter. All those like visual effects, the fancy stuff, it doesn't matter if the video itself doesn't have the substance and the story to keep the viewer engaged. That's why it's why you'll see certain YouTubers that they could literally just film, as you've said, like you're going to do on a GoPro or on just a phone. You could literally just go and film an entire Disney trip on your phone, and as long as the story's good and you're capturing fantastic moments, people will love it. It's not about the gear, it's about the journey and the story that you're bringing the viewers on. At least that's what I've learned. Might do more on storytelling at some point. It's something that I've tried to stick to, the ABC of storytelling. Establishment, conflict, resolution. 3 pillars of a story. I'm one... Brooke, I can't even read that, I will say. So... Right, we're going to have to start winding up pretty soon-ish because I do have some food on the way, hence my slight distraction there. So let's take a few more questions and then we'll look at winding things up to some extent. I do appreciate everybody coming out. This has been awesome. I really enjoyed this. What we need to do is we need to make sure that a few of us can get out to Orlando at the same kind of time later this year, and we can grab a beer together and that, can't we? Or we can go out to dinner and stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. But admittedly, we need to actually be able to get to Orlando to be able to do that. That's the most frustrating thing. What food you going for? I've got, and this is my scruffy Friday nights going, I've got a McDonald's on Uber Eats coming. It's Grand Big Mac, baby. Woo! Grand Big Mac, couple of beers, and I'm probably going to watch some vlogs or something in a bit. Catch all. You two are definitely in the same room. 100%. There is no chance that you both asked that same question. No. I mean, that's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind if you're in the same room. It is cool. I don't mind. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Dogs rule. Cats rule. So, that's all there is to say about that. Hang on, I'm saying. I'll tell you what though, Despicable 3, Jim, Steph, you know what? As soon as this whole lockdown stuff is done with, and we can actually go to like pubs and restaurants and things, and I know we keep saying this, but you like literally a stone's throw away. So we'll have to go out and grab a bite to eat or something, catch up, because it's been too long. It's been too long since we've had a proper catch up, and it'd be cool to see you again. So. And to be fair, Clark, you're not too far away as well, so let's go grab a drink at some point. Yeah, band together, Midlands crew. Weekend, yeah, exactly, Clark. What can I do at the weekend? Besides, I might sit at home for a little bit. Maybe I'll sit in the kitchen for a little bit. Might go for a walk in the garden. Just live the dream. You know what I'm saying? Now, to be fair. This weekend, I will be spending most of tomorrow planning and doing my keyword research for the for the upcoming videos for the week. Kylie and Block. I don't know, Clark. So I'll be spending most of Saturday planning videos, and I'll be spending a large portion of Sunday filming those videos, and then just editing throughout the week and releasing them as I go. That's my plan. Might do another live stream at some point. I probably won't do another live stream next Friday, maybe the week after or something. But I think, to be fair, probably going to look at calling it there. It's about an hour and a half. It's about an hour and a half that we've been live now. It's pretty cool. So, let's start winding down. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our little live Q&A. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I like doing these live streams. As I said this last week, that these live streams are a lot of fun. The fact that you can talk to people live is awesome. What a platform. I mean, it's not like we can freaking go outside, is it? So this is second best, and I'm happy with this. It's cool. And seeing do you know, Carla, what is going on? The fact that we can interact like this is awesome. I really enjoy it. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you to Brooke and Kylie for confusing the absolute life out of me, because it's just, you know, just it is what it is. Come again. Please come again to the next one. We'll be here for the next one, mate. Thanks, Clark. Appreciate it very much, my friend. Jim, Steph, and Jimmy, if he's been watching, definitely be catching up with you guys at some point. And I'm going to actually make a point of checking in on your weekly check-in stream this week. I'll make a point of trying of getting there and checking in and saying hi. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you ever so much for everybody that's tuned in. If you aren't already subscribed, then make sure you smack that like button down below. If you're not already subscribed, I'll try that again. If you're not already subscribed, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you get all the latest videos and all the latest news, Disney tips, and DVC information. And if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button down below, because it will push the video out to new people, get new people discovering the channel, all that kind of stuff. And it lets me know that you enjoyed the video and encourages me to make more. Positivity breeds positivity. And that's about it then. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.